The Embraer ERJ-175 is arguably one of the nicest regional jets out there, but why? Is it the seats? Is it the legroom? Is it the big windows? Join me as we'll answer this and much more on United Airlines with their Embraer ERJ-175 from Denver to Tulsa. This is going to be a blast, everybody, so let's get into this. Welcome to Denver International Airport, everybody. DIA is one of the best airports out there in my opinion. I love visiting here during connections, and I highly recommend this airport for a variety of reasons. Be sure to check out my Denver plane spotting day trip content to get caught up to speed on where we are in this trip, but nevertheless, let's make our way over to our gate for today's flight, Bravo 68. Our aircraft for today's flight is November 152 Sierra Yankee, a 7-year-old Embraer ERJ-175 delivered brand new to Skywest Airlines in March of 2016. This will be my second time flying a Skywest Embraer 175, and I'm super excited for it. So let's go get on board, everybody. Alrighty, everybody, welcome aboard our Embraer ERJ-175 right here for Skywest. We have just boarded and I'm super excited to be on board. The cabin looked absolutely fantastic here and I was super pleased about that, so we absolutely love to see that. A solid amount of legroom right here, so I was very pleased about that as well. And here we go for our wing view right here. Take a look at that beautiful view and a little bit of light left out there, looking fantastic. And here we go for the pushback, everybody. Be sure to stay on the lookout for the full pushback videos. That'll be coming out very soon. And here we go for our takeoff on runway 17 left, everybody. Be sure to stay on the lookout for the full takeoff videos. That'll be coming out very soon. Let's climb up to our cruising altitude of 35,000 feet, everybody. Alrighty, everybody, so let's take a look at the CPAC contents right here. So we'll start right here with the air sickness bag. Really cool navy color for United, so that's a unique part of theirs, which is really cool. Here's the Embraer ERJ-175 safety card. Really nice bold illustrations, and that's really nice in these safety cards, so really nicely done here by Skywest and United for that. And we have the revision date and all that fun stuff, so looking fantastic right there. Then we have the Hemisphere magazines, which is really cool. This one was advertising Denver, one of my favorite cities in the United States, so we absolutely love to see that, considering that we were just there as well. So ultimately really cool. And let's see if we can find a fleet map or the United States map for where United flies. So getting this out here to see our current route. Sorry, that's a little wonky, but we have Denver to Tulsa today, which of course we absolutely love to see it. United has a variety of hubs like Dulles, Newark, Chicago, and many more, so we absolutely love to see that. Really good magazines, so much information, hard to get bored with it, and really cool to see United still offering physical magazines during 2023, so that's what we love to see. And here's the fleet page as well, which is really cool as I get this pulled up here. Okay, so as you can see right here, we're on the Embraer ERJ-175. There's some really cool statistics to it right there. So very nicely done right there for the Hemisphere magazine. A really good effort ultimately, and they did a really good job with this January 2023 revision. So that's fantastic. And we also have a promotion here for the United cards, which is really cool. I'm not very educated on these credit cards, but they seem to have some good deals. So if you live in a United hub and want one of these, this may be a good opportunity for you with these 4 options right here. So looking absolutely fantastic. Alrighty, everybody, so let's take a look here at our seat back. So here's the tray table. It's really nice right here, as you can see, very sturdy and really good here on the excellent regional jet. A really sufficient amount of legroom here, maybe just a little bit cramped, but not too bad. And I also had an empty seat next to me, so that was nice. The recline was very sufficient here on the 175, and definitely a really good opportunity for longer ERJ-175 offerings, so that's really cool. And overall, the cabin is super nice. Here's the reading light and also the call announcement, and ultimately just a really great cabin. A little bit of wear and tear, as you can see, but I think every plane has that somewhere, so very good. Alrighty, everybody, so from here the flight wasn't too eventful. There was a couple of cities that we passed, like Wichita, Kansas and everything, but honestly it was so hard to get my phone to focus out the window, so I apologize about that. Trying to work out some kinks there, but nevertheless it was still really cool to get to see Wichita and a couple of other smaller cities in Kansas, Oklahoma, so that was very nice. So before we land today, let's go ahead and give a little bit of a rundown on the United Embraer 175 for Skywest and also the Denver to Tulsa route. So was really impressed with the United 175 for Skywest today. They did a really good job. The cabin's really solid. The service was very good, and I thought United handled the flight very well for a regional subsidiary. A decent amount of legroom, and the seats are really comfortable, so the 175 is a really good way to get around. I did fly a Delta 175 back in 2019. Very similar experience. I've not had a bad 175 experience, so I've been really impressed with these regional subsidiaries and what they've been able to do here at like Delta, United, and American, for example. So that's really cool. And I think the 175 is definitely a huge upgrade from like the CRJ 200, for example. So really cool to see what the 175 is doing in the aviation industry, and I highly recommend flying on one if you are able to. So the Tulsa to Denver route we have talked about a couple times before, but it's a really pivotal route in the Tulsa network, normally serving anywhere between 150,000 and 200,000 passengers a year both ways. It's a really good opportunity as a United and Southwest flight route for passengers to connect or also go visit the Colorado region. So ultimately it's a really pivotal route and a great opportunity for all passengers in Tulsa and anybody from Colorado trying to come to Tulsa or anybody connecting on. So it's really cool and glad to see this route, and we'll also have more reviews on Tulsa, Denver, so stay on the lookout for that. They'll be coming out very soon. Our landing today was very simple. We came in from the northwest and made a very simple turn. We didn't even really do a base. We just turned final for runway 18 left at Tulsa International Airport. A pretty standard landing and a bunch to go into here. So that pretty much, I don't have much more to say for the flight. I won't even do a recap summary, kind of change it up with this one since it was so short and everything. It was a really great flight. The service was great. The seat was really good. It was a really great flight. Really no complaints. Very quiet during the nighttime, of course. So it was still really nice to see in-flight service provided, and ultimately a really great flight. Nice and simple. United did a great job, made it more than what it was, but also didn't make it nothing. So really impressed with their effort. They did a very good job, and ultimately I would highly recommend United Express for Skywest on their 175 if you're going on an hour or 2-hour flight. So with all that being said, everybody, we'll get into the landing here. I'm only 18 left. Really hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get into this landing, everybody.
Declining using a jet bridge. For those of you who did check your carry-on bags plane side, we're given a green tag. Those bags will be available to you plane side as you exit the aircraft.
And
Flight attendants to service for arrival cross check and stand by for call.
Thank you guys so much for watching this trip report on United Express operated by Skywest Airlines Embraer ERJ-175 from Denver to Tulsa. Feel free to let me know what you guys thought about the more raw format for this trip report. I thought it was certainly nice for different, especially considering the type of flight this was, but nevertheless super eager to hear your feedback, so please let me know below if you don't mind. The conclusion vlog to come from this trip, and also all the in-flight videos on my second channel. But nevertheless, that'll do for today's trip report, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do what you love and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.